Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing an update of the crypto markets in the past week, and we're going to be looking at a few specific cryptocurrencies and where they're going to go. Every single week, I like to do a weekly update on the cryptocurrency markets, and this is that. Of course, if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. So this week there actually hasn't been too much news. However, the one good thing this week is it does seem that cryptocurrency is going very well. If we look at the crypto charts, we can see everything is up around 20%. All of the cryptocurrencies are in the green essentially. Every single cryptocurrency on this chart is up on the day right now. The only things that are down are stable coins, which don't really count, as they're just going about 0.03% down. Other than that, everything else is completely green, which does look very good for the crypto markets in general. Now, as far as the news in the last week, there hasn't been too much. The Ukraine Central Bank is now officially allowed to issue a CBDC, a central digital bank currency, which is pretty good and does show a future for banks using their own cryptocurrencies. And we do know the Ukrainian government is going to be doing this off the Stellar blockchain, so it will be interesting to see how this rolls out. And then the other big bit of news is that EIP 1559 is coming out on August the 5th. So EIP 1559 is definitely a really huge thing and a big thing for Ethereum in general. I will do a video explaining EIP 1559 and breaking it down, but other than these two bits of news, there's not too much going on in the crypto markets right now. Currently, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of the other cryptos are rallying off not that much news. There isn't much news to warrant this rally right now, and this does go to show that news in the short term doesn't mean too much. News for the long term and long-term fundamentals means a lot, but in the short term, everything's more or less expected, and it does trade off a lot of technicals and not news immediately, which is something to note about the crypto markets. Bitcoin has actually done something pretty big in the past week as well. Bitcoin has gone up 10 days in a row without a single pullback for the last 10 days. This is actually extremely rare, and it's only happened a couple of times in history and definitely not in the past couple of years. So this does signal quite a bit of bullish momentum for the crypto markets. However, if we look at the overall crypto markets and the general picture, we did expect Bitcoin and other cryptos to trade sideways. Now, while it does seem very bullish and Bitcoin and all of the other cryptos have continued to go up, it is still more or less a sideways trade. We can see that Bitcoin and other cryptos fell on the 17th of May, where they had a huge candle down all the way to 29,000. However, by June 14, Bitcoin was $41,000, the same price as now, and if we more or less join a trend line, we can see that it is actually going sideways right now. We are definitely at the upper range of our sideways trade. However, if we do look at what's been happening, Bitcoin does still seem range bound. It is just trading sideways right now, and I definitely could see a world where Bitcoin gets rejected right here and continues to go back down and trade sideways. Now, this is quite important as Bitcoin is currently battling with the bull market support band. This will act as a significant amount of resistance for Bitcoin, and I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin gets rejected, comes all the way back down to the $30,000 range and continues to trade sideways. Anything could happen. Now, a lot of people also don't think this is a sideways trade, as from low to high, Bitcoin is up about 50%, which seems insane. But you must remember, cryptos are unbelievably volatile, so a sideways trading range could literally be from 25,000 to 45,000. If Bitcoin just bounces around between $25,000 and $45,000 for 6 or so months, it will feel like a sideways trade. That would definitely not constitute a sustained bull market or a sustained bear market. That would just be sideways. And so far, Bitcoin does continue to respect the sideways trade, and nothing out of the ordinary has happened just yet. In my personal opinion, I can't really see Bitcoin and other cryptos immediately breaking new all-time highs. I do think there's going to be a lot more testing to do, and I do see Bitcoin potentially being rejected from the 20-week moving average and going back down. Of course, if Bitcoin is rejected, all the other cryptocurrencies will probably be rejected and or just continue to trade around in a sideways pattern. I do think Ethereum and a lot of the other cryptos have a bit more sideways trading in them before they go back up. Of course, I am bullish in cryptos over the long term, however, I definitely don't think this sideways pattern is over just yet. Let's take a look at a couple of the cryptocurrencies that have been going well in the past weeks. Now, one crypto that I do want to have a look at is Polkadot, because Polkadot was really hit very, very hard when it was dropped down. You can see that Polkadot dropped from a price of around $48 per DOT token all the way down to around $14 per DOT, which is about an 80% correction from its highs. This was a considerable drop, and Polkadot has been one of the worst performing tokens in this market crash. However, as we can see, Polkadot has rebounded significantly, having a 72% rebound from its lows. Of course, this is because Polkadot dropped so significantly low. However, I definitely do think this coin could rebound quite a bit. Personally, I haven't bought too much Polkadot. I'm just holding the current Polkadot that I own, and I do believe it will eventually get back to those all-time high prices that it once was at. So this crypto is definitely looking good, especially if cryptos continue to go upwards, which they may or may not do. Cardano has definitely been more or less trading sideways. As we can see, Cardano was trading at similar prices in February and has currently spent about 160 days of sideways trading, with a little boom upwards in May when all the other cryptos moved, and then back down to sideways where it once was. As a result, this makes it quite hard for people to have lost money on Cardano, as it has been more or less at these same prices for a very considerable amount of time. I do generally think Cardano is a very good performing coin. It's outperformed Bitcoin both to the upside and the downside, which is always a good sign, and I can see this coin going a lot higher into the future. Of course, Chainlink is another one of those coins that we'd like to look at on the channel, and as we can see, Chainlink has rebounded about 80% since its lows. It's broken a very strong downtrend, and it does seem to be going very well. One big thing for Chainlink is it's about to test the bull market support band at $24, and if we can break through this bull market support band and get back on our overall trend line, I will be very bullish for Chainlink. Of course, I do believe Chainlink was way oversold at this $13 price. I really didn't think it should be staying there for too long, and I do believe Chainlink has rebounded the most out of all the other cryptocurrencies because of how strong it is fundamentally. A lot of people saw Chainlink's low prices and they said this is too low for Chainlink, and a lot of buying pressure came in for this fundamentally strong crypto, which is what I love to see. So I am overall very bullish on Chainlink, and I will continue to dollar cost average into Chainlink and Ethereum, as these are my two favorite coins right now. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching the video.